Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the first speaker session of the Norse Group One Event 2023. So, let me introduce myself first of all. My name's Pawa, as it says on the screens, just in case. I'm the Group Strategic Development Director. I joined the business about 4.5 months ago. Really enjoying it, and I'm really pleased to be here today. I have to say that over the weekend, I got a bit of a stressful weekend. I got my dates mixed up, and I thought that this event was yesterday, 10 o'clock, 10 a.m., and all I could think about with all this press speculation that no one's going to show up because they're all going to be watching this morning at 10 a.m. to see if Holly Willoughby was on or not. So a bit stressful. Got in yesterday morning and realised, thank God, it's all okay. So I'm going to be talking to you about our journey of providing a service to becoming a strategic partner. And I'm going to go through a few bits. I'll talk about the background, talk about our model and where we need to go. I'll go to market proposition, and then I'll talk a bit about our marketing and some of the things that we're looking to do and how to get there. I've also got a breakout session at midday, I think it is, plug. So if anyone's got any questions about our business, more specifically about business development and our marketing, then I'll take some questions and answers there as well in one of the breakout sessions. So let's start, if I can, with some simple questions. So look, no trick questions, just some general feedback. Can I just ask, what do you think is the difference between providing a service and a strategic partner?
Input. That as a partner, you have the opportunity to define what the service will look like rather than just providing a service that is defined by someone else.
Yeah, completely agree with that. We've got some visitors. Completely agree with that. Good point. Anyone else? What you think is the difference, or what you think of providing a service is as opposed to a strategic partner? What's the difference between the two or similarities? Anyone else?
Being able to develop a relationship with a common goal.
As a strategic partner.
As a strategic partner.
Yeah, completely agree with that.
Service for someone.
Exactly. Anything else? Look, thank you very much for that. Look, two key points, and I completely agree with those points. And I guess that's where we need to go to. So let's just talk about where we are. One other thing I just want to put out there before we go on, which is just in your opinion, let's just wait for some more guests to come through. Hi. In your opinion, how do you think our clients see Norse? Just gauge some feedback. No trick questions, but how do you think our clients see us, or what their understanding of Norse is? Anyone? Is it just maybe, in terms of what we do? I'm not looking for feedback in terms of our service, but just what's your understanding, or what you think our clients think of us in terms of what we actually do, what we deliver?
Well, from a Southwest point of view, they see us as a trusted, caring partner, as opposed to a commercial competitor who's after one thing only, in money. They know we will deliver a good service at a high quality.
Okay, fantastic. I completely agree with that, and I can certainly see that from my interaction with North Southwest. And yeah, very good words there. Partner, key word, very cool. Anything else from anyone at all? Just over there.
I would say that depending on which part of the organisation you work in and the clients that you're looking after, they have a potentially blinkered view of what you are as an organisation, in as much as the clients I look after know me as HBS, Hampson Barron Smith. They're probably potentially unaware of NPS and Norse and the outer regions of what our organisation is, and that may be something that we're missing a trick on, that they don't know us as a much bigger company and we're a small part of that.
Exactly. Very good points. Some really good points. So thank you very much, both of you. Some really good points, and I want to come back to those a bit later on as we go through. So, our journey of providing a service to becoming a strategic partner. So before I go into that, I just want to maybe talk a little bit about something that all of you know all too well, a little bit about the background and what's actually happening out there in local government. And you would have heard, you all experienced it and you lived it. There's a lot happening with the world out there after COVID. And it's not just all about finances and balancing budgets. That's a major part of it, but there's a lot more to it. And it's a complex world out there. So I think the focus, along with balancing budgets and finances, post-COVID, there are changes in local government in how people are working. Most of you, working from home, hybrid, local hybrid, lots of challenges around that in how local government manages its resources. Post-COVID, a lot of the recovery from COVID in local government was going to be delivered through infrastructure and development. Still going on, key things. But there's other focuses and other challenges in this complex world that have come out there. Agility. Our clients want agility. They want partners that are flexible. They need to be able to deliver services in local government that are flexible. They're after a lot more in terms of early intervention. A big focus on communities, families, adults, social care, and a lot of those services going forward need early intervention. That's where local government wants to go. So if that's a background, it's a complex background. The key thing is where does Norse fit into that jigsaw out there, into that complex environment that's out there. So that's a real challenge. I think the key thing is really, if you look at Norse right now, and going back to your point, right now we're structured in broadly 3 vertical divisions. We've got Norse Care, we've got Norse Consulting, and we've got Norse Commercial Services, all providing fantastic services, a range of services, but broadly in 3 vertical divisions is broadly how we're structured. So what I'd like you to do is just go on a small journey with me, just to maybe look at those vertical divisions and just tilt them 90 degrees. And let's look at it in a horizontal way, if that's okay. So if you look at in terms of local government, in some of the environments that you work in, if you just look at any place or any built environment, and forget about the sales process, but just think of it in terms of a logical process that one would go through in any built environment or any place development or building. So at the start of any process, where does this start? Planning. Do you know what? Norse are very good at doing planning. Norse Group. So in terms of the process, once that's out of the way, what comes next in terms of a logical process? Well, generally, in broad terms, it's about the design and the build. Norse offer architectural design services. That's the next stage in the process. So carry on in the process. What comes next? It's probably about putting brick on brick and building something. Well, Norse Group do exactly that. We've got fantastic capability, great case studies, and lots of live work where we project manage construction. And we do that in some great ways, working to NZ net zero carbon. So in terms of a process, we've gone through planning, we've gone through design, we've gone through construction management, we've now got this thing. What happens in terms of the process going forward? Could have put people in there. Well, good news, Norse does that. We've got great transportation services of putting people and moving people about. Next, in terms of this process, while the people are in there, well, we've got to look after this environment in terms of building maintenance, cleaning, security, grounds maintenance. Well, all in terms of a process, we do all that. So, people are in there, security, cleaning, all that needs to be done, all part of this process that we're going through. And you can carry on all the way along. I won't go through it all right now, but you get to the point at the end of it, all this process and all this effort generates a load of waste. Guess what? Norse does that as well, and we do that really well. And what we'll do, we'll even recycle it for you to create a circular economy. So that's the Norse model. So that's where I think, and within that are all the other parts, some of the specialist services fit within that. I won't cover it all, but that's the model that I'd like you to try and picture in your mind. And that's how I think our go-to-market proposition should develop as Norse Group. Within that are the 3 divisions, but exactly as the gentleman over there said, it's no one knows about each other. So I wanted to just share something with you before I go on to the next part, what the benefits of this approach are. I've been in Norse about 4.5 months, and I think there's a couple of things that really struck me. The first thing is that I'm probably a little bit older than most of you over here. All that means is that I've worked in some more places just because of my length of time on this earth. I've never been in a business where there are so many people here who are looking forward to the future. I think that's really special. And I think that you need to be recognised. All the people I've met, you need to recognise that. I think that's a really positive thing, that people are looking forward to the future. The next thing that I noticed was that in my period of, after my final interview and joining Norse and now being in Norse for 4.5 months, I just find it that Norse is the best kept secret out there. The best kept secret out there. Most people don't know about Norse. So, with this go-to-market proposition of this horizontal approach, this cradle-to-grave approach in terms of a process, I think that's where we need to go going forward. So, what are the benefits of this approach? What are the benefits to our clients of this approach? Well, this integrated model for our clients, instead of them just buying, cleaning or security or bit of surveying, if they're buying chunks of this process, that's where we need to go to add more value and to our journey to becoming a strategic partner with our clients. So this integrated model, what does it give? It gives consistency of approach, the same management structure, the flexibility. It works really well with our joint venture partnership models. Like a glove, it fits in with that. And the key thing is, what clients get out of it is they're exploiting the efficiencies in that process, and they're making direct savings from that. Our clients spend an inordinate amount of time on tendering for services, managing individual contracts, the governance around it. There's an inordinate amount of time and the cost that's spent on doing that, as opposed to an integrated model where you've got a high amount of consistency and benefits that come from that. So what does it deliver to our clients? I say DIS. It delivers service delivery. We're all known for our service delivery. We do a great job, and that's what it does do. If you commercialize our models, our joint venture partnerships, they've bought a chunk of, our clients are buying an integrated model from us. Income. Our clients post-COVID are really struggling for income, and here's an opportunity to generate income for our clients. So delivery, income, and final one, savings. From doing this integrated approach, there are massive direct savings to be delivered to our clients for that. So, come to the end, how we get there is really through direct work, what our business development teams are doing, but also, behind the scenes, a very good marketing strategy. Our partners at Bourne, a creative agency up here in Norfolk, are doing some great work on developing our brand and our look and feel of the business that we can take and go to the market. Once we do that, there's a lot more that we need to do there in terms of building our getting away from this best kept secret in the world and building our awareness out there in the market. And I think that's really special. So I think that's the Norse USP. This cradle to grave approach, this room, this building over here, this company called Norse can deliver everything that local government needs in one integrated model. So I think that's our USP. I think that's really exciting for me, and I think it's exciting. It should be exciting for you as well. And I think it will become very exciting as we go forward into the future. So, in summary, I think I should just say that then, by becoming that sort of partner to our clients, moves us to becoming a strategic partner. We're there at the top table. We're not just a service provider. It's not just someone who does a bit of cleaning or someone who does some surveys. We're a strategic partner, a major supplier to our clients. And with that comes all the benefits and the points that some of you raised over here. So, my vision is for us to become the partner of choice, the number one partner of choice, strategic partner of choice, and to be recognized as not just the largest LATCO in the country, but the largest LATCO that provides the best service, flexibility, and income back to our clients. That's it. Any questions at all? There is, if you don't get a chance right now to come up with any questions, at the back of the One Event program that you have, there's a QR code. You can scan it in. We've got Slido working today, and you can enter your questions there, and we'll get back to you at some point with to answers to your questions. So please do that. But anyone want to ask me anything at all? Any questions at all?
What do you see as being the biggest growth area for Norse in the future? I know we spoke about the integrated journey and working with the local authorities as a strategic partner. But do you think it's going to be sort of waste, JVs, cleaning, catering?
Yeah, that's a really good question. So the question was, in case anyone didn't pick it up, what do we see as our biggest growth area? So look, I think if I can answer that maybe 2 or 3 ways. Look, waste is a great example. Waste, highways, I think these are great opportunities right now where we have a really good we get a bit of a purple patch on our pipeline because the tier 1 supplier market is changing in a big way. So I think that's a great opportunity there. But really, I think the other opportunity tactically is looking at some of the stuff that's very hot right now. Carbon, net zero carbon, NZC is a key opportunity. Things around the levelling up fund. So I think lots of opportunities there. So those are some big opportunities that we're really homing in on. But really, I genuinely feel once we get our look and feel right, Stuart, I think this approach of the horizontal approach, this cradle to grave approach, this integrated model is really where, for us as a business, our revenue can increase in a big way. I really feel that. And what comes with that is just providing a service. We're becoming a strategic partner and an important partner for local government. Does that answer your question? Any other questions at all?
The question is, most of our strategic partners are with us for efficiency, a journey taking us somewhere that ultimately looks at recovering that service or moving it on to somewhere else. You're talking about a sort of a strategic partner and journey, but that journey ultimately, for most of our partners, ends with a termination, a returning of service. How do you see the two plans coming together in terms of strategy and what is short-term contract work or 5-10-year windows?
Yeah, look, that's a really good question. I think, look, my view is that if we can move away from just providing a single service, cleaning or security or whatever it is, into becoming a broader range integrated model, similar to what you have in Medway, but a broader horizontal model. I think that then, reduces the risk or the chance of termination. There's more opportunity for extending that into new ways. And for partnerships that are maybe somewhere along that journey already, I think developing this model, this cradle-to-grave approach, and delivering income, carry on delivering service, and providing direct savings, I think gives us a better chance into extending that. Look, at the marketing drop-in session, I'm getting assigned to try and finish quickly, but please come along there because I think there's more that Norse can do in terms of providing solutions to our local government in terms of intervention and agility and self-service. That's what they're looking for. I think there's more we can do in terms of technology, our own developing of apps and DevOps type of stuff, where we can really start moving up the food chain. So I think there's answers there that can help develop that as we grow even more, if that's okay. I think the biggest clients, is Norse Consulting should be selling for Norse Commercial Services and vice versa, and with Norse Care. I think together is where our biggest opportunity is. Any final questions? Great. Listen, just to finish off, food for thought. As I said, a bit more detail at 12 o'clock in the breakout session if you need it. That's a very casual questions and answers type approach. Thank you very much for listening. There's another repeat of this at 2 o'clock, a bit more polished. So maybe if you want to hear a better version, come along at 2 o'clock as well. But thanks for your time, and I really hope you enjoy the rest of your day here today. Thanks very much.